This class puts everything together. And if you can't make it work, in this kind of environment, which is a real world work-like environment, then, you really just can't make it come together.
In problem-based case learning, instructors partner with local businesses whose challenges match course objectives. By analyzing and solving these problems, students develop content knowledge, as well as the attitudes and skills that count in a real-time business environment.
I see the problem-based case learning project helping prepare people for the 21st century workplace. We talk about 21st century skills. How prepared am I to learn to solve problems?
Problem-based case learning gives the student the full perspective of where they start identifying a problem, how they can use multiple resources, written resources, partners, materials online, and integrate them, working towards a better solution.
The distinguishing feature of PBCL is that you start with a real-time business partner, someone in the community who actually has a situation that you can bring to your students.
I met with Dell and a couple of the students from the program and told them about our business and what I wanted the website to look like, what content I felt like needed to be involved. And then they began to discuss out loud what would and what would not work. And they're building the website for us.
It's supposed to pull over a little bit?
It's supposed to be up higher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and they're not just teaching what's in a textbook, but they're actually teaching, if you go down the street to company XYZ, you're going to see this kind of a situation happen or evolve. What would you do? How would you approach the thought process?
We can sit in this class and listen to a teacher just lecture to us. And if he says what the definition of an IP address is, it's not going to sink in. But if he gives us the real-world situation where we have to go out and find out what an IP VPN is, to answer a solution or to come to a solution for this problem that we've been presented, you go out and look it up and then you learn it by yourself.
Analyze the situation, see what the big deal is about, and start looking at the field insights and see how you can develop a plan.
By following the PBCL cycle, students have a chance to develop and apply their knowledge and skills. From defining the problem, through overlapping stages of research, testing, and analysis, and finally to presentation of their proposed solution.
This format as an instructor was difficult at first. I am a teacher who was not a facilitator. I was mostly a lecturer, the fountain of knowledge, and I had to let go. I'm very detail-oriented, and I needed to know what was going on, where they were headed, what were their thoughts. And with this, the spontaneity, the creativity, the different directions that they go that aren't anticipated, that you just cannot imagine where they'll take you.
They can find the answers themselves. They can teach themselves. I, by just directing them in the right place, can help them find those answers.
At the end of the semester, after they've finished their case studies and they've finished the client websites and they've given their presentation to the client, they walk away feeling very empowered and feeling very accomplished. And I've already had students contact me and say, I've already used the projects to land a client. Thank you.